Welcome back to another M40 military video. Today's video, we're just going to be, discussing the SSH-68. We're going to be going over some of the history of it. So it's going to be a lot longer than my original video about it, which is just, an overall view of the one that I have. So some basic stuff about this helmet is it's got 4 wax leather, how would you call them, pads? I guess they're not really pads. They don't have much padding in them, and they are mounted via white string. This is good because any string that you may find out in combat, you can then use to repair or tighten up your helmet. There isn't really any camouflage for these. It's only an olive green pattern. You can get helmet covers for them. They're widely available. There's 3 sizes of the SSH-68. There's a small, medium, and a large. The SSH weighs roughly 1.3 kilograms. There's loads of different types of steel that they're made out of. I'll go into that further. I'll go more in depth on that further into the video. Their main use with the Russians was 1973 to 2010 roughly. They came from the USSR. They were designed by the Soviets. It has a standard leather strap with a metal sliding buckle. I find this really comfy. It's nice and easy to use, and it's very easy to tighten. The shape of Soviet helmets didn't really change since they had adopted the SSH-39 in June 1939. The only times it has really changed, and even then just very slightly, was in the 1940s when the SSH-40 came out, and then again in the 1960s when the SSH-60 came out, and then hardly even another change, which was the SSH-68. In 1962 to 1963, the Soviets started testing the helmet against bullets. The SSH-68 was roughly about 36% better at stopping bullets than the SSH-60 was. In 1965, the Soviets called for a new helmet to be made in the Red October factory in Volgograd. The SSH-68 was part of the complete overhaul of the Soviet uniform that started in 1969. The SSH-68 helmet was mainly used during the war in Afghanistan from December 1979 to February 1989. It was also widely used by the Afghan forces following this conflict. The SSH-68 was produced exclusively by the Red October factory in Volgograd from 1973 to 1992. Approximately 10 million copies were produced. The steel used in the SSH-68 was formed by melting 5% lime, 45% scrap metal, and 50% cast iron metal. These materials are melted for 12 hours in a Martin furnace. Then they were poured into ingot, and after cooling for several hours, the ingots obtained are rolled to form a steel plate, from which rolled steel strips are cut. The Red October plant uses an almost square-shaped pad. It presents on the left the company name of the factory with the acronym 3KO. To the right are indicated the size numbers preceded by the letter P, and below is the last 2 digits of the year of production followed by the letter R. Also marked on the helm are metal batch numbers, workshop numbers, control pad, and reception buffers. My helmet does not have a reception buffer due to it never being received. It is new old stock, straight out of the box. These helmets are still widely used in third world countries and rebel groups all around the globe today. These helmets are simple, easy to make, and very, very reliable. Thank you for watching my in-depth video on the SSH-68. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much. To anyone who hasn't subscribed yet, go please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Bye.